Hey everyone, today we are talking about organizing mistakes, the ones we all make and how to fix them. These things I've learned the hard way, and I hope sharing these tips makes organizing your home much easier. Let's jump into the first one, not having a proper place for everything. This is a big one. When things don't have a designated spot, they end up all over the house, on counters, tables, and even on floor. And that is when clutter builds up, and your house feels like messy and overwhelming. The solution is assign everything a specific home. Here's what I like to do. If you use it daily, like kitchen tools and bathroom essentials, keep it in an easy to reach spot. Seasonal items or things you use occasionally can go in a cabinet, closet, or a storage bin. Trust me, I have 3 kids, from teen to a young one. I understand you guys, it's not easy. My house could be a total mess some days, but if you have a place for everything, it's easy to organize. Take a pause, make a plan, and you've got this one. And even sometimes if you have organized your space, it doesn't help if you don't follow through and put things back where they belong. It's easier to set something down just for now, but over time it creates more mess. Just a quick tip that has helped me as well. Make putting things away as easy as possible. Use drawer organizers, tier bins, or even Lazy Susan to keep items accessible and easy to return. The easier it is to clean up, the more likely you're gonna stick with it. Personally, I use IKEA organizers in my drawers and wherever I need storage solutions. But if you have access to Target, they offer excellent budget-friendly options. Even the tidiest spaces can feel cluttered when items are scattered across surfaces, so keeping everything neatly stored makes all the difference. For example, instead of putting random items on coffee table, use a tray to group them. You guys, trays instantly make things look organized and intentional because you can make everything move at once. Speaking of practicality, let's talk about function over aesthetics. I love a beautiful design as much as anyone, but if it doesn't work for your lifestyle, it's not worth it. I have learned this the hard way. Buying a pretty shelf that could not hold up anything I needed, or getting a table that wasn't practical for my space. Now I always ask myself, is this functional for my day-to-day life? For example, for you, if you are buying a shelf, make sure it's big enough for what you plan to store. And in case of a table, make sure it fits your space and works for your family. Because in the end, if you're buying a beautiful piece, it should make your life easier. The other day I saw a coffee table with built-in air purifier and a speaker. I was amazed, this is functionality at another level. Another great one I came across was a table lamp with smart speakers. Going a bit off topic, but don't you love a home speaker and the way they alleviate your home? I have one in my kitchen and it's a game changer. I stream my audios on it, ask all my day-to-day questions from Siri, and the intercom feature, it's super amazing. It saves me from shouting across the house. So coming back, I feel like when you don't have a drop zone for daily essentials like house keys, wallet, phone, or even bags, these items end up on your couches, tables, and even countertops. To fix this, set up a small drop zone near your entryway, add a tray or bowl for keys and small items, use hooks for jackets and bags, a small shelf or a bench with storage that can also make a big difference. I have seen this mistake very often, one that even I used to make myself. Whenever I found good baskets or found a sale, I would buy bins and storage containers. It's very tempting to stock up on cute baskets and bins, but if you don't know what you are storing, you might end up with wrong sizes and shapes. Start by decluttering. Once you know what you are keeping, buy containers that fit your space and your needs. This step ends up saving a lot of money. Speaking of storage, using too much open storage is another mistake. While open shelving looks great in photos, it's not always practical. Having everything out in the open can feel chaotic and makes it harder to keep things neat. Instead, you can aim for 80% closed storage, like cabinets and drawers, and 20% open shelving for decorative items. This creates an intentional and balanced look. One mistake I'm definitely guilty of is holding on to things we don't use. I used to keep things for just in case scenario or because they had sentimental value. But the truth is, those items were taking up space I could use for things I actually needed. Here's what I recommend. Things which you haven't used for the past 1 year, consider letting them go. Donate items which are in good condition or maybe sell them for some extra cash. You guys, I know it's easy to feel like you need to clean your house in one day, especially when the mess has been building up for days. I've been there too, thinking today is the day when I get it all done. But the reality is, by the time I'm halfway through, I'm exhausted and nothing really gets finished. The best way to tackle is start small. Focus on one drawer, one shelf, or maybe one closet at a time. It's so much manageable and you will feel accomplished as you check each little task off your list. These were some of my top organizing mistakes. Trust me, I've made them too and learned along the way. If you found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more interior design tips on a budget, and I'll see you next time.